Good morning, good morning. Let's do a before and after, shall we? My shampoos. This is my routine. We'll just line everything up and then okay. Here we go. Hair growth shampoo. Pantene shampoo. Classic Clean. Pantene conditioner. And get my old raggedy towel. I already washed my face. And I used my Eucerin on my hands. So that got done. So I'm going to go ahead and brush my teeth and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, here's the teeth routine. I'm going to use this morning. I got this from the TikTok shop a while ago. And the CVS toothbrush that I just got from the over-the-counter. And then I have this Simply White, Pearly White Deluxe. And this is a powder. And this is from the TikTok shop. And I use this little mini, this is actually an attachment for like a knockoff Oral-B, but it was the wrong size. So I can't use it for anything. So I just use it with the powder and brush it just like as a mini toothbrush, believe it or not. And it works really well. And then I also have this toothpaste from the TikTok shop. You can tell that these are almost empty. This is the SP6 Super Probiotic 6 brighten teeth and clean and remove stains. And I also use this. So in the morning I use one, in the evening I use one. In between I brush at least twice in between during the day, so like 4 brushes. And this would be my routine. This is what the powder looks like. The super white curly powder. And I just wet this and dip it in here and brush. Okay, got my hair washed. Used all 3 of my products. This is a before, my makeup. Keeping in mind I'm almost 66 and definitely shows. So I'm gonna flip the camera and I'll show you, actually I'll just do it this way, what my makeup routine is. I'm gonna use this for my eyebrows. I use this Ultra HD for under my eyes, only for under my eyes. I use the Golden Snail BB cream for my foundation. I use CoverGirl Clean Invisible for my powder. I use Revlon Color Stay Black Brown for my eyeliner. I use the Sky High Very Black, I believe this is Very Black, for my mascara. And my blush is the e.l.f. Monochromatic Multi-Stick. I've shown this a bunch of times. And then for my highlighter, I use the Revlon Skin Lights. So that's my little setup there. And I talked to you guys about the perineal bottle. Keep it filled all the time so that it's always ready for when I use the bathroom, and pat dry. And I am amazingly clean, amazingly clean. I'll do an after the makeup. Okay. We're going to, I didn't put this out. I forgot to put this out, but I use the Lady Speed Stick Invisible Dry twice a day. I did my lipstick. I use the color 420. This is Revlon 420. It's my go-to. I'm gonna comb out my hair, blow dry it, and we'll be back. I have to show this. My honey just came home, brought me flowers. here. I arranged the vase there, and I arranged a vase of them here. He brought a bouquet. Look how pretty. Brought a bouquet of flowers for me, and he brought us 2 chocolate filled croissants from the grocery store. Make some tea, have a chocolate filled croissant. Look at this. How yummy is that? It's 11:09. So I thought what I would do is start getting things ready for lunch. We usually eat between 12 and 1. So George is gonna have, there's a small piece of salmon and there's some shrimp in a little container. I'll show you in a minute. So he does, oh wait, let's see. I actually got this ready for tofu. I gotta dump this out. He's not gonna use this. If he was gonna make tofu, I was thinking he was gonna make tofu. If he was gonna make tofu, he would dip the breadcrumb. But he's not gonna need this today. He's gonna do tofu tomorrow. He's gonna do salmon. So I got the frying pan out, and there's the spray and the oil, depending on what he wants to use. I'm going to be using the little potatoes, the little mini potatoes. I already put some oil in the bowl, and I got out my spices. And then I will also add soy sauce, a little bit of soy sauce in here. And then I put the potatoes in, I stir everything around, and I put them in the microwave for 5 minutes. And it's so good, it's so good. So I got the air fryer out. I'm gonna do chicken cutlets with the air fryer. And I wrapped up 2 ears of corn. That'll go in the microwave also for 5 minutes. And so I'll show you the salmon. We get this at one of the grocery stores, and there's 12 pieces in a bag, and it's like this big. So he's gonna make that today. That's gotta be made. It's been out for a couple days. So he's gonna make that. And I'm gonna do the Purdue cutlets. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer for a few minutes. And then this is the shrimp. He's gonna do the shrimp with the cocktail sauce, and then I'll make him some cocktail sauce also. Actually, I can kind of get that ready. Horseradish and some ketchup. I can go ahead and mix that a while, and then just put it in the fridge so it's ready for the shrimp. Okay, so here's what I have ready now. I fixed his iced tea. He drinks the Arizona green tea. I add some ice first, some water from the filter, and then the remainder is the tea, so there's not so much sugar. So that's ready for him. And I also mixed the cocktail sauce, the horseradish, and the ketchup. Put that right there by the margarine. We'll need that for the corn. And yeah, I think that's about all I can do at this point. I have paper plates out for actual lunch. And I have a regular plate for when the corn's done, because it's gonna be really hot. And of course my bowl for the potatoes, and the pan for his salmon, and then the shrimp he just eats cold. So I think we're pretty good. Okay, I think I mentioned in one of my videos that I ordered toothpaste from TikTok, and it was supposed to come on Saturday, and it just came today. It has niacinamide in it. So let's Let's see if we can. This is probably dangerous. I'm gonna sit you there for a second. Okay, give me just a second to open this up. I don't have you on my tripod yet, so that's why. I have you leaning against my cup. Okay. Now, there we go. There it is. That's what it looks like. Fancy container, oral care, clean teeth, fresh mouth. Look at that. Almost makes me feel rich. I told George there's 3 of these, and he certainly is welcome to take one and use the fancy. He's doing a thumbs up. We just got done lunch. He did dishes, he washed dishes, I dried, and it was good. So here's what I got. I'll let you know how it works. If it works really good. We're gonna make coffee. My wonderful husband is going to do the videoing while I set up some coffees for us. So you just need to take your hand off the camera. That's okay. We've got the glasses. Actually, I don't think I washed this glass. George, did you happen to wash this glass?
Probably.
Okay, just so people know, I probably did not wash this glass. That's coffee residue from earlier. That's okay. We're not gonna. Okay. He uses milk to start his coffee. So I think it's about that much. Is that about right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So he always starts with milk. It's almond milk, so that's what he does. And I do extra chocolate, French vanilla, International Delight, and whipped cream, and cafe mocha because it's a must. Now, the iced coffee pot is getting low, so tomorrow we'll definitely need to brew. I'm making this video because I want to be able to finish up my clips. If you use Coffee Mate or the almond milk or any of this stuff, be sure to shake it because everything settles on the bottom. Everything settles on the bottom. So this is my glass, so I do a little more French vanilla than anything, and a little bit of cafe mocha, and I give him just a drop. And this is the extra chocolate, the Coffee Mate extra chocolate that they're kind of pushing right now. So if I can't get cafe mocha, that's what I'll be buying, is this extra flavor chocolate. Okay, so that's all that. Now, other than the fact that George just knocked over the frother because he's filming, and we'll do a little froth. This is a Keurig. I got it at Walmart, and it has a charger, and it's got 3 speeds. So we're just going to do that much. The little glass holds as much as the tall glass, but it's more a psychological thing for me because I think it's less, but it's really not. All right, let me put all my accoutrements away. I'll stop for all the big words. Okay. Ice. that's the next step. So for anybody wondering how I do my iced coffee at home, that's how. This is how. Some coffee on the floor. We're not going to worry about that. We'll clean that up tomorrow. Okay, and then the pour. Foam all the way to the top, like that. And he ends up with a couple different colors, which I just find so much fun. And I always take the straw with the bend. He always has the straw that's straight. And then we do, this is a generic, we do a tiny bit of that, and that's it. That's our iced coffee. So, tomorrow definitely, I need to brew. Or actually, maybe I should go ahead and, the Mr. Coffee's already set up. Mr. Coffee's always set up. There's always the coffee. There's always the water, even though I double check. I'm just gonna go ahead and brew it. Once it's done, I'll take it off here and I'll set it over on the stove to cool down. That way I always have coffee. And I'll wash my hands because the cafe mocha is really sticky. Yeah, so we'll let that brew. That's it. That's how we do iced coffee. That's it. Video done. You want to turn me off? Right?